Welcome to Kings Round, and the Hawks just beat the Brooklyn Nets 114-96. Yo, I know I've been talking a lot of trash about DeAndre Hunter, but Ace, take us out to the beat, bro. The King is back, and I got something to say. But first, make sure y'all go to the YouTube channel, like, and subscribe. Forever I Love Atlanta Sports Podcast. YouTube, like, and subscribe. Yo, I apologize to DeAndre Hunter. I still think Cam Reddish is better, but DeAndre Hunter did his thing tonight. He led the team with 23. And when DeAndre Hunter is leading the team with 23 points, man, that is good. As a sophomore, that is great. But the Hawks won 114-96. But let's jump into this box score. John Collins, 20 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. He had 30 the other night, so this is a good game. We had scoring all around. Even Clint Capella had double digits with 12. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players with double digits. When you got 6 or 7 players in double digits, that is good. That means a lot of team ball, a lot of ball movement, and people moving without the ball, a lot of passing, a lot of assists, and a lot of scoring. And a lot of those points came when Trae Young was on the bench. A lot of defense was way better. But we know Trae Young is a liability on defense, but he can score points. Also looking at this box score, like I said, Trae Young had 21. 3 for 8 from shooting. All right, man. It's not 50%, but he's starting to – those shots that are wide open that you would think he was – okay, that's a green light. He misses those. But the ones that you feel like are more difficult, he makes those. So we won, and I ain't gonna rag on him too much today, but y'all know how I feel about Trae Young and his shooting. He should be shooting way better than people like John Collins and Cam Reddish. And DeAndre Hunter 3 for 4. So Bogey, his game was okay today. He only had 7 points. But he played good defense. And then when you flip it to the Brooklyn Nets, man, Kyrie had 18. Kevin Durant had 28. The next person is Joe Harris with 12. Like, that's why they lost. Nobody else could score. So they went to the mentality of stopping everybody else but Kyrie and Kevin Durant, which Kevin Durant is unstoppable. Might be the second best player in the NBA to this day. Let me know in the comment section what y'all feel, how y'all feel about the game. What did you see we need to work on? I'm going to tell you what we need to work on. Defense. Even though we played good, we still need to work on defense. Our defense early in the first quarter was not good, and towards late in the second, it wasn't good. So a lot of missed assignments. That's something Lloyd Pierce needs to work on with that. So we know the Hawks can score points. First in the league, actually. They can score points. But you look at these other teams that can score points, Milwaukee, Brooklyn, Los Angeles, and the Houston Rockets. On any given night, I think the Hawks could keep up with any one of those teams, except for the Lakers. Maybe not the Lakers. But when it comes to everybody else, I think they could keep up with the teams. And I think they probably could beat the Rockets in a 7-game series, if you asking me. So, Jonathan, this kind of bounce back game is huge to help keep the confidence up on the team and the beliefs that we can do something in the postseason. Facts, Jonathan. Big facts, Jonathan. That is true. Because games like this, man, when you lose to a playoff caliber team and a team that everybody, and you don't lose bad, you don't get beat. These are games that you win. They were supposed to win. They were supposed to be 2-0, man. In the first game, you had a few bad plays at the end that lost for you, but they're supposed to be 2-0. This team is really good. Shout out to Scott. I hear you about defense. It still has gotten better since last season. You are correct, though. Defense could step up a bit. Man, I'm very big on defense, man. Very big on defense. I Every sport, defense wins championships. Every sport, man. If just because I can shoot a lot and score a lot, we're all in NBA. We all can score points in bunches. So when you look at it that way, who can you stop? Who can you stop from scoring? And you saw the mentality they had today. Let everybody else, let Kevin Durant and Kyrie score. Everybody else don't score. And that works. That works. Shout out to Jonathan and Scott for the questions. But that works for them. So earlier I put on Twitter top 5 shooting guards. Let me know in the comment sections y'all top 5 shooting guards. As we continue talking about this game with the Hawks. Yo, did you see the John Collins body? Boy, poster Kodak moment. If you didn't see the John Collins body, you need to go back and watch the John Collins body. He did the man dirty. You know, the guy with the big fro. Everybody thought was like the block king. He did him dirty. John, I'm happy that Clint showed out today. He was absolutely amazing and should definitely be mentioned. You're right, man. I did not mention Clint Capella. But let me tell you why I didn't mention Clint Capella. I ain't mention Clint Capella because he missed that alley hoop layup at the beginning of the first quarter. If you was watching the game, you know which one I was talking about. But Clint Capella did play good. He did play good. 12 points, 11 rebounds, and he had 6 assists. So he was actually, and his plus minus was 12. So he did good. But that's why I didn't mention Clint Capella. Yes, the dunk on Allen is everywhere. If you did not see the dunk, then yes, brother, I'm a little petty sometimes. I can be a little petty. If you don't know, now you know. We're surprising some folks this year. We've been keeping up with the Hawks the past few seasons because that's our team. I think this is the season we start getting our respect and we making playoff runs this season. Hopefully a deep playoff run. Thanks for your time. I'll sit back and listen and give so do. Well, thanks for the question, Scotty. I think so, man. I think we're one of those teams that late in the season, teams are already going to know, like, yo, this Hawks team is nice. Early in the season, I think we still running off a hype of the NBA's back and all that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to get too high too early. I'm still thinking they're 8th, 9th seed. But if this continues on and on into the season, boy, I tell you, the Hawks are going to be a scary team. And if this with this kind of play and this kind of scoring, and if the defense gets better, we can potentially knock out. We won't be a one and done playoff team. We might be semifinal playoff team. I'm not going further than the semifinals yet because I have to see this defense gets better. But I think this defense gets better over time. Over the course of the year, this defense will get a lot better if it's coached right. If it's coached right. For shooting, Jonathan, for shooting guard question early, yes, top 5 shooting guards in your game, in your opinion right now. That was the question. Top 5 shooting guards. Clay's defense, number 1. Clay, well, you can't put Clay in because Clay's not winning. He's not playing right now. We hope Clay gets better, but since he's not playing, I'm not putting him in. I'm gonna go ahead and throw y'all my list. My list is in order. So this is my list and it's in order. You take it how you take it. Bradley Beal, he's number 1. He's a baller. James Harden, CJ McCollum, Jaylen Brown, Devin Booker. There you go, right there. I'm gonna give it to you again. Bradley Beal, James Harden, CJ McCollum, Jaylen Brown, Devin Booker, in that order, are the top 5 shooting guards in the NBA. I got Victor Oladipo on there, but he's an honorable mention because I like his game. But anybody else, we can argue anybody else, like I said. But Bradley Beal is averaging 31. I just want to put that out there. He's averaging 31. Shooting percentage is 45. CJ McCollum out there with D. Lil, averaging 28. If you ain't been watching basketball, CJ McCollum has been balling. Keep an eye out. Jaylen Brown, he averaging 28. He got Jason Tatum, one of my other favorite small forwards in the league. And then Devin Booker. I still don't think Devin Booker's getting the respect that he deserves, man. Devin Booker is a baller. And the tendency of CP3 being there, I think that's gonna help out. I really do. I think that's gonna help Devin Booker game. He don't always have to have the ball in his hand, and he can come off hit shots like Clay. We know Devin Booker can shoot. We all know Devin Booker can shoot the rock. So those are my top 5. Let me hear y'all's in the comment section. Hey, and if you want to debate somebody on my list, let me know. Let me know. So Hawks, back to them. Great game, man. Great. I am so proud. And you know what else is good about this Hawks team? Gallinari didn't play. And when you have somebody else that's a key scorer like Gallinari, and he don't play that, and you still win, and you get scoring from so many people, yo, that's something that the Hawks should cherish. That shows you right there how deep this bench is. 6 players in double figures, man. 6 players, double figures. 6 players, double figures. Well, all right, y'all. That was the show, man. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. We play Cleveland 3-2. This weekend should be great. The Falcons gonna lose, so we can get Micah Parsons, even though I want them to win. But the Falcons probably gonna lose, and we gonna be getting Micah Parsons. Yes, I'm hype about Micah Parsons. This game's at State Farm Arena, y'all. And I'll see y'all for the post-game show tomorrow at 10, man. Yo, Ace. Peace.